Welcome, everyone. This is a show Zach Teal and I from the 100 Years production crew are doing to
alleviate boredom.
Alleviate boredom more than anything, and kind of bring up our repertoire of podcasts. And in this podcast, we have a nice little robot Zach and I built with all the different kinds of choices it's made out of.
Well, should we tell them like what the process was? Like before it was a robot, we had like a bunch of different plans.
Yeah.
It was a dartboard that we were just going to throw a bunch
Yeah.
of post-it like ideas at post-it notes on the dartboard.
So we put the dartboard in a pile.
Right. And then what else was
We
there?
had die.
Yeah. Dice. I believe.
Dice.
Dice is
We had a die first.
yeah, we did have the
We just
single
had
one.
the single die, and there was only 6 topics. Then we were like, maybe 12 is better. That didn't work, so we just threw that in the
too
pile.
many. Yeah, we threw the dice in the pile with the dartboard. And then I believe we just tried to have like one of those Simon Says little button doohickeys. That didn't work either. We didn't know like where we were going with that.
Yeah, we just kind of picked it up, so we threw that in a pile.
Yeah.
We used a program on a phone that was a random generator. We didn't like that, so we just threw that in the pile.
I mean, I kind of liked it.
I
But
didn't like it.
yeah, so we made a compromise, and we went with what Liam decided.
And we
not
went
to
with
use it.
yeah. And then we just took all that shit and turned it into a robot that we call ChoiceBot.
So ChoiceBot, wait, I got to turn him on.
All right, ChoiceBot. Say hi, ChoiceBot.
Hi, choicebot.
Who chose that voice for him?
Oh,
I know I didn't program
I
him.
didn't. All right, so what we're doing for this show is ChoiceBot every week or 2 weeks, however long we decide.
Every episode.
Every episode, we'll decide what we're going to talk about, what the topic will be, and Zach and I, for 30 minutes or so, will do our best to stay on said topic.
Okay, ChoiceBot. I guess go ahead and choose us a choice.
Death.
Death.
ChoiceBot, what the fuck? This
Yeah.
is our first episode, and you're already going with death?
Yeah, ChoiceBot. Can't we start with like maybe types of flowers or literally anything else other than death?
God damn it, ChoiceBot.
Death is not a good first episode kind of.
It's awful.
I'm sorry. I wasn't programmed for love.
All right, that's stupid. That's the worst answer I ever heard. How about you calm down?
Don't be a pussy.
I'm a pussy. Fuck you. You're a pussy. I swear to God, ChoiceBot, I brought you into this world. I'll take you out.
I think we brought him into this world.
Don't fight me, Zach.
I don't want to. Not in front of ChoiceBot.
Not in front of our baby. Not in front of the kid. All right, fine. We'll go with murder.
We'll go with
Or death.
death murder.
Death, murder.
All right.
Death. Death and murder. It's pretty much the same.
Well, how many different types of death are there? Because like death just seems like it's like, all right, hey, you're dead. But is there like others?
Are we talking about how you die, or are we just talking about...
ChoiceBot is very vague.
He's super vague.
ChoiceBot, any you
And I'm
want to?
scared that later on in our lives, he'll get super specific. So I'm going to be careful of what I say, you piece of shit.
I will fight you and win.
I swear to God, ChoiceBot. I swear to fucking God.
Okay, Liam, do not raise your voice at ChoiceBot.
All right.
The last thing I want is for ChoiceBot to gain sentience and just like be able to know that he could probably run this show without us.
Don't say that. Don't say that aloud.
Don't worry, ChoiceBot can't hear me.
Did you turn him off?
No.
Turn him off.
Okay. Power down, ChoiceBot. We'll see you next time.
Oh God, the pain. It hurts so much. Oh Lord.
Oh,
oh
God, it shouldn't
my
sound like he's
God.
dying every time we power him off. Is he afraid? I guess we'll have to ask about that next episode.
Yeah,
Shit.
maybe. Maybe it like hurts him or something. I don't know.
We did.
It was very janky the way we built
We
him.
shouldn't have programmed a robot that feels pain and fears death.
We put too much of ourselves into him.
He secretly welcomes it, but he has to pretend he doesn't. Just goes like, oh no.
No, guys, no. So different kinds of death. Are you talking about ways of dying or once you're dead?
Well, yeah, I didn't want to get into like an episode about like the ABCs of death kind of thing because that was just
Who gives a shit?
yeah, no, but
We're gonna do what we want. That's what
Yeah.
this is.
no, but like I was thinking like because there's just like straight up death, and then is there like maybe worse death like hyper death? I only remember that because there was a episode of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command on like the Disney show or Disney Channel, and it was like, oh, that's a hyper death beam.
What?
What makes it hyper death? It's like regular death, but worse. I'm like,
I remember that show, but that's not death. God damn it, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
well, we had ChoiceBot gives us a starting point, and we can then just riff about whatever. It's just a good start point for.
So it's 100 years just with 2 people.
Do you not like me? Is that what it is?
I'm okay with it. I'm just
No,
saying.
no,
no,
you can tell me.
No, I like you
Do
as a
you?
friend.
Okay, well there it is.
I mean, sometimes,
What's the sometimes, Liam?
like as a low friend, like you're lower
Okay.
on the ranks than other people.
So if
Look, I'm just being honest.
no, like if our friendship was like a link of chains, are you saying I would be the chain that you're holding, or like the chain that's like you're kind of dragging in the ground a little bit? You're like, well, that chain's there still too.
I say you'd be the gravel coming off of the chain.
Okay, but I did touch a chain.
You touched it,
Oh God.
but you're like way back
Well,
there.
yeah, like I was like way off back in the beginning, but you probably remember me, right? It was like back in high school, right? Remember we had that class? Apparently we knew each other before high school.
Yeah, we did. Fuck you. We had classes in middle school together.
What classes in middle
I
school?
don't
did we
remember.
have?
I don't remember the classes that took period. But I remember we had a class together. I want to say it was history.
I don't remember taking history ever in any
Exactly.
school once.
Well, that's kind of bullshit because I know we were in politics together.
We were in. I don't think
Poli-sci.
I don't think.
It was poli-sci.
I don't think it was political science.
No, because Logan was in it, and Logan
Yeah.
wouldn't be in that.
No,
it was
he's not.
It was American history. It was honors American
yeah,
history.
okay. I don't know why I was in honors. I remember I started out.
I don't know why. I should have been in AP actually, but I just I was just like not paying for it.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
you.
I did like a similar tactic where the teacher's like, "Oh, hey, you're real smart. You can go into honors if you want." I'm like, "No."
Not
Does
really.
does that mean more work? Oh, no, it just means you're applying yourself more. No.
No, God, no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was one of those. Actually, in 5th grade, I was in the dumb shit class, and then they realized how bored I was and how quickly I was getting the work done, so they put me in the smart people. Like, I skipped like 4 classes, and they just put me in the smart people classes, and then I did shitty there because I didn't want to do the work.
Right. And they were
They just kept me.
they were just like, "What?
He does really well on tests, but he doesn't do his homework. Well, maybe he's an asshole. Well,
I don't know. Do we have a class for assholes?" Yeah. We put him over there in that corner.
it's called home. Send him home. We don't want him here.
His home's in the corner over there. He just eats glue or something. I don't know. It keeps him pacified. We'll just leave him right there.
I never ate glue. That was one thing as a kid I never did. I know that's like the stereotype. I never did any weird shit like that.
I mean, I did a lot of. I never ate glue, but I did like lick applesauce off the side of a trash can because a janitor told me to.
What?
Did I not tell you that? Story?
No.
Okay, so it wasn't middle school. There was just like how
It was in middle school?
Yeah, it was in middle school.
So what the fuck,
I
Zach?
think it was like 7th grade.
So you were 12 years old
Yeah.
and you licked applesauce off of
For $2.
for $2 from a janitor.
$2 from a janitor.
Jesus H. Christ.
And I gave the $2 away just because I went, I got my publicity out of this. I didn't need the money for it. that was my thought process behind it, because the janitor's just like, who threw applesauce against the trash can? And like, of course, the table of all the asshole kids were right next to the trash can, so you're like, it was them. Like, oh, we don't know who it was. I'm like, I mean, I'll lick it off the side of the trash can. And the janitor went, what? No, don't do that. I'm like, come on, man. I could totally do it. He's like, if you do it, I'll give you $2. He didn't even mean anything by it, but I'm like, deal.
So
And then I just full tongue, like pad of the tongue.
God.
Just,
oh God.
and they went, holy shit, this kid is gonna die.
This kid's a psychopath.
Jokes on them. I had the stomach virus nonstop in elementary school, so I'm like immune to every disease.
So it was you that coaxed the janitor and not vice versa.
I coaxed the janitor into giving me $2 after I already licked the apple. In my head, I was like, I'm gonna do this. If I get $2, I get $2.
All right, cool. I got $2 for almost dying.
Good. You're talking about dying.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we
Full
back. We did it.
circle.
We went
Full circle.
Oh, God, Liam, I was afraid that we were gonna go
Yeah,
off the
there we go.
rails.
Well, yeah, we totally wouldn't go off the rails. That's crazy.
So is this gonna be like kind of Sesame Street, where like we have like a whole separate story, but everything just ties back to the main topic at the end?
Yeah, I like that. Let's keep trying to do that.
If we can do it, that'd be great.
Yeah. Hold on. What time are we at? We already have 15-ish minutes.
Are we?
It's a 12.
But this is
But
flying
that
by
looks-
with 2
yeah.
people.
It's quick.
I can't-
4 people is so much harder.
Well, because with 4 people, you're just afraid that you're going to talk over each other, and then Brooks just looks at you like, not right now, guys. We're like,
Shut up.
We're all killing the vibe here. See, came back, killing it.
Killing. Not only can people die, like we were pretty
Concepts
harsh.
can die.
We were pretty harsh on Choice Bois because concepts can die too.
Yeah.
Look at the Nazis. Well, that didn't die off.
Ooh.
Oof. Well, look at I'm trying to think of something negative that died off.
Yeah. I mean, Rome.
I guess. But that concept is more the concept of empires and internationalism, and that's the United States of America.
This is the Liam Political Podcast.
Woo! I've gotten so deep. All right, what else can animals can die? Like my dog.
Wait, how many animals have you had that died?
So many.
Really?
So many.
How many? Like, cause I'll go.
Are
through,
we talking like fish and stuff too?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk like, cause I had. Oh shoot, how many? I had 2 ferrets, but at that point I was like 3 or 4, so I don't really remember them. But my parents like, yeah, they ran away. I'm like, we had ferrets. And
Ferrets gross me the fuck out.
they smell real bad, but they're
Yeah.
real nice. I think, like, as long as they don't have an odor to them, they're like little shoelaces that are huge and worms at the same time, but they're covered in fur.
I knew a guy that was a vegan,
Yeah.
and he fed his omnivore ferrets vegan food, and they were sick as shit
Why would he do that?
because he was vegan and he didn't want to kill animals, even though his animals survived on other animals.
That's some bullshit. No, but let's see. I had 2 ferrets. Then I had a guinea pig. I did not want to touch that fucking guinea pig because I know it wanted to piss on me. Like every time I went to it, it was just it spread its legs a little bit and like braced itself.
It's like, I'm gonna piss all over
like,
you, you piece of shit.
No, my mom loved it. My mom would like hold it and just like, I'm playing with the little thing. It would make like that weird guinea pig sound. Then one day I just looked in its cage and it was dead, and I just went, huh.
I had a hamster and it died of brain cancer
How did you determine it was brain cancer?
because the tumor,
just
the giant tumor that took up its entire fucking face.
it just had a huge tumor.
It had 2. It had 2 huge tumors under both eyes.
2 tumors under the 2 ties.
2 eyes.
2 ties.
Eyes.
Oh. It needs to stay recording this time.
It is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I fixed the thing on the computer so it doesn't go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, so we missed a good 50 minutes, say to an hour of content that you guys will never hear, so shame on you.
It was great though.
It was so good.
Take our word for it. We had a guest appearance. You will never meet them again. It was Death.
It was Death himself. It was the goddamn Grim Reaper.
That's
he
what.
came
That's
to talk
why.
to us.
That's why the podcast itself shorted out, just because couldn't handle
he killed everything in the room,
it, including us, until he left.
and then he miraculously came back to life.
Came back to life. And went. All right.
But we still talked while he was here. It was fucking weird. And I remember it. It was really weird.
Huh.
Some ethereal shit.
Oh, what's that smoked crack rock doing right there? I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, let's continue.
That still smoke. Actually, it's still smoking.
No, Liam, you don't have to do another one. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. This feels like it's bad. This feels like it's not funny
It
at
only
all.
feels bad if you think it's bad.
I think it's.
What do you want to talk about, Liam?
Well, we're supposed to be talking about death. You got any good death stories?
I got I don't know if it's a good death story. It's how my uncle killed a man in a bar because he kicked him out of the bar.
Would you like to tell the story?
I would. Just because
I would.
no, because he walked in the bar. He's kind of like, what is it? What's a good word to describe? Asshole? Yeah, he's an asshole. And he went into the bar, kind of like caused a ruckus and stuff. And the bouncer's like, "Hey man, you're an asshole. Get out." He's like, "No." And the guy's like, "Okay." And then he kicks him out. And so, Uncle goes to his truck, grabs his knife, goes back, sits down, and just waits. He just waits right there. And the guy's like, "Hey man, I told you to get out." And then that's when my uncle just stabs him in one side of the neck and then brings the knife to the other side of the neck. And then the head falls off.
Oh my god.
And there's a lot of blood. A lot of blood. The pictures looked like curtains of blood.
The pictures. You saw pictures of
Yeah,
this.
because my dad saw the crime scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was spooky.
That's awful.
Yeah, no, but it was kind of rad as heck. I mean, not for the guy who's dead, but for the people who looked at that and go, "That is a lot of blood in a single human body." was pretty rad.
God, your family, man.
It's not
No,
my
not
family.
not your
It's
family.
my dad's
I want to say
side.
your uncle. Your uncle's a little fucked up.
He's not the most fucked up of them all, I think.
Would you like to continue?
I'm trying to think of like which ones are funny and which ones are just sad.
Horrific.
Yeah, horrific. I mean, there's one. I have apparently a set of twin uncles, called Bobby and Tommy, and they're just think of the worst hick, redneck, bald, overweight duo you can think of.
Myself.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee, I think, is better. Just imagine Tweedledum and Tweedledee, but with your face.
Yeah.
They go, we shingle roofs. You give us $200 now, give us $200 later. That's how it works. Like, okay, here's $200. All right, let's go. And they get up on top of the roof for about an hour, and then they leave. They don't come back. And they did that to a lot of old people.
That's shitty, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, and one of them, I guess one of the twins got married, but because he was so far apart from his twin, he had to divorce his wife because like, no, I don't spend enough time with my brother anymore.
Oh
We
my
gotta
God.
I'm like, oh, this is weird.
That's weird. That's some of that weird shit that they talk about with twin telepathy or some weird shit.
Was that like what? Where did it start at that? I thought that was just on Kim Possible.
I don't know, and not like actual telepathy. I don't think.
you sure?
I don't have a twin,
Exactly.
so
So you don't
I
have
guess you
telepathy.
can't prove it. But there was
Every
like,
twin has telepathy until proven guilty.
there was some weird crime thing of a duo that were twins and one didn't talk or some shit. I don't know the story. Man, I'm tired.
Hey, can you not?
I'm trying.
Look, if you go to sleep, you won't wake up. That's the theme of this podcast.
That's the theme of this podcast.
That's the subtitle to this podcast.
If you go to sleep, you won't wake up. Fuck.
What are you drinking?
Tea.
Why did you say it with such a...
Tea. It's tea. I'm drinking some tea.
I feel so proper with my tea. I try to laugh away from the microphone because I know how gross it sounds.
If you laugh, other people laugh. It's proven science.
Oh, you're right, Liam. I guess it works. The cure to death is laughter.
The cure to death. Dude, we're learning so much this episode. We figured out the cure to death.
Yeah.
We figured out all the things that can die. We figured out that death is kind of a dick.
Did I tell you about the time where I had like laughing gas to knock me out?
Yes.
I
No.
did. Oh,
No,
okay.
but I meant like yes, like please fucking tell me the story.
Oh, okay. Because when I went to the doctor, it was like to get my appendix taken out or something like that, or maybe it was to get like that circumcision when I was 8. Anyway, it was one of the two surgeries. I can't remember which one it was, but they're like, "All right, we're just gonna give you some laughing gas. You'll be laughing a little bit, and then you'll fall asleep, and then when you wake up, all the surgery's done. You don't have to worry about it." I'm like, "That sounds real cool. I don't like pain. I like to laugh though." I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, here you go." And they put the gas mask on me, and I'm just like. I don't feel it. And they're like, "Oh, you don't feel it?" I'm like, "No." And like, okay. And they turned it up. They started pumping me with more of the laughing gas. Like, "All right, we're gonna give you some bubblegum gas. Can you smell that bubblegum?" And I got like a straight up somebody cracked a smelling salt of bubblegum right up my nose. I was like, "No." Because for some reason, I thought lying to the doctors who were going to gut me like a fish was the proper thing to do. Next thing I remember is going, and then I just like lost my breath, passed the fuck out, and woke up just like, why does my tummy hurt?
Shit.
It was great. But I mean, I guess laughter cured my death because I thought I was going to die. But I guess, I didn't because I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, I never had surgery, so I don't understand that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, with all your
Weird scars.
yeah, because you got like brands and
Well, that's shit.
brands and another brand.
I can't afford tattoos.
Okay, so maybe you just shouldn't brand yourself.
Touche. It's touche.
You're a douche. No, got him. I kind of love and hate the current mood we're in right now, where everything's just like, all right, everything's just stupid funny, but also at the same token, it's just like, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Don't you
I like
worry.
this. I think this will be. Is my fucking computer?
No. I will let you know when your
All right.
computer goes to sleep, because if it does, I'll
That
just
means
look at.
everything's ruined.
I'll look at the computer. I'll look at you, and I'll go, womp womp.
All right. So when you do that, I'll panic. I'll lift off from my chair.
That's the secret word of the day. Womp womp.
Ah!
Oh God, Liam, you got to tell me a story. I've been telling you so
I'm
many
trying
stories.
to think. I can't.
This can't be a one-way story street, Liam. It's
The
got to
only-
be. We got to. It can't be just I'm giving it all to you. You got to give something to me.
The only death stories I can think about are sad.
Like how I found you in the hospital, and you're just like, "Hey Zach," I'm like, "Sup, fatty?"
Oh yeah, I went to the hospital, listeners. If you don't listen to 100 Years, because I was going to kill myself, so I went to the hospital.
big man, gonna kill him.
Big
You
man.
didn't, so get off my
Pussy.
dick.
You fucking pussy. But yeah, I was gonna blow my brains out, so I was like, maybe I should go to the hospital instead. That seems like a nice alternative.
I just like to imagine. I know this. To me, this is how it happened. There was a sad Liam just laying in his bed, looking at the ceiling, going, Mom! Mom! Yes, Liam, what is it? Mom! Mom, do it! It's like, are you thinking of killing yourself again, Liam? Yeah! Okay, well, how about we go to the hospital? Okay. And that was the story. And then that's how I found you at the hospital.
More or less. More or less. For this show, that's definitely the story. Nothing else happened.
Nothing.
And then I was in the hospital for 7 hours.
And then they said, "Yeah, you haven't killed yourself. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, they were like, do you feel like you can go home? And it's like, I want to go home.
I don't want to be locked in this cell.
I want my slippers. I don't wear slippers.
I want my booze."
They're like, no.
No, that's one thing we can't let you
That's
have.
bad. You don't need that booze. Yeah, I went sober because of this. And I've been 3 weeks sober now.
Yeah,
which is
he's
pretty
just been dying to have a drink.
cool. I've been dying to have a drink. Full circle.
Oh God! Can you just have like a couple air horns every time we say full circle?
Yes.
It's just like.
Yeah, I can totally do that.
This is just the meme podcast. It's just the gross, horrible. When does a meme die?
When does a meme? Oh, that's a good. That is a great question. We're about to learn some new shit from the brains of Lamb and Zach.
The Liam's Lovely Listening Corner, brought to you by memes.
But
Thanks, memes, for being here.
when does a meme die? First off, I'm gonna look up the definition of a meme.
Okay, here
All right.
I'll do it while
All
you
right.
talk. Go ahead.
You
and-
do the definition of a meme.
I can also Google when does a meme die, but let's get
No,
to that
no.
at the end.
We
We gotta find our own way.
Because I mean, our friend group always uses dead memes,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
gotcha and shit, and the
Got
air
him.
horn.
No, got him. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a new meme, guys. Gotcha.
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 Okay, let's see. Meme. Let me make sure I got the right meme. Okay, yeah, that's the good. Man, that sounded a lot clearer than I
Yeah,
expected.
that
it
was
to.
pretty good.
A meme, an element of a culture or system of behavior that may be considered to be passed from one individual to another by nostalgic means, especially imitation. A humorous image, video, piece of text, etc., that is copied, often with slight variations, and spread rapidly by internet users. That's a very I didn't expect
That
it
was
to
a
have
really
such
good
a specific
definition. That was a
defini-
perfect definition. All right, so when does a meme die? Let's think about
I
that.
guess when it stops being circulated.
When it stops being circulated. But why would it stop being circulated? Because it's not funny or relevant.
Because there's so many okay, if
I guess it has to be
with
replaced.
with your computer, yeah, it's like, would you want to use this computer forever? I mean, probably not. It's getting the job done now. But if there's like a better computer that comes along,
Yeah.
and it's just like cheeseburger, and you're like, that's such an old meme.
I has cheeseburger. Like people listen to that, and when I say I has cheeseburger or whatever the fuck it was, they're like, "Oh, these guys got to be like 50 years old. They think that shit's still popular." When in reality, I'm like, insert popular meme here because depends on when you listen to it. This shit dies. The memes die in like a week's fucking time.
It depends on the meme. Some memes have lasted for like a solid 3 weeks, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
died.
God, him lasted a while.
a lot of iDubbbz memes have lasted a while.
A lot of iDubbbz memes last a while.
What?
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That lasted.
And the I'm gay.
The I'm gay one
I
lasted
think
a while.
I have still seen a couple I'm gays.
Yeah, it still pops up every once in a while. The few I'm gays pop up once in a while.
I do like the fact I'm kind of scared, but also kind of happy that in the future there's probably going to be a meme historian kind of job, or like how there's librarians. It's just going to be like a meme historian. It's like, yes, here we go. Let me flip through my files.
Let me flip through the files. Oh, these were my favorite back then.
Yes, right here in the category of peas. Here's my most rarest Pepe. Let me put that
Most rarest Pepe. You can't find this Pepe. If you go further in the Pepes, you can find the Nazi Pepes.
Yes. Quite a renaissance of Pepe, as they would say.
The Renaissance of Pepes.
I would.
She says it worse and worse every time until eventually it was just like.
I would love to have a not an audio podcast, but like a visual podcast. A video is what I'm saying. A video of just like a meme art gallery kind of thing. That's just like, yes, circa 1973, the meme of.
I don't know, the 70s.
I don't know the 70s either. Of afros. That's sure. I don't know. I think
circa 2011, the Me Gusta face.
No, Rage Comics. Oh God. I think
Those were, and none of them were as like horribly offensive as they are now. Just talking about suicide and shit.
Well, I think the thing is there's meme differences, like generational memes. Like, because my brother, he's like 13, and he's like, hey, check out this sick meme. And I'm like, I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, right.
Am I old now? And then we'll go in our friend group and go, haha, I'm gay.
And then everybody loses their shit laughing, like, because no, you're not. And then someone's like, yeah, I guess not.
And then they leave real early, and we're like,
then they leave real early crying.
Do we need
weird.
to go comfort them? Probably not.
No,
They've got
gay.
thick skin. Nah, that's gay. And
Irony, people.
they're not laughing, Liam.
I don't know. Fuck.
No, Liam, you gotta keep it going. They're listening. They're on your hook. You just gotta reel them in. You just gotta reel them back in.
I don't know.
No, you got them on the meme hook.
I'm gonna kill it.
No, don't
I'm gonna kill it.
No,
I'm
Liam,
gonna
don't
kill
kill
it.
it. Please don't. Please.
But
Please.
Zach,
Yeah.
yeah, full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle. I'm gonna kill it.
But
All right,
that's
guys.
Kind of weird.
We're roughly past the 30-minute mark. That was the first episode of, I think we're gonna call it Choice Boys.
Choice Voice Boys.
That's so much of a tongue twister, though.
I know, but I love it.
And it doesn't make sense.
The Noice Choice Voice Boys.
The Noice Choice Boys.
The Noice Choice Boys.
The Noice Choice Boys.
Here at the Noice Choice Boys, we have a good
I love
voice.
it. I love it. All right. So that was the first
NCB Noice Choice Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first episode of NCB, or otherwise known as Noice Choice Boys.
The Nor.
We are a part of the 100 Years Production group. You can check out other shows on 100 Years Production, such as Brooks and Zach 100 Years, which will be rebooting soon. You can check out You'll Like 'Em with Josh and Connor. That is a good show where they go over new music and old music and just stuff they like, and it's really fun to listen to.
Or Connor and Brooks. Because
Yaskevich
is out of
the most recent episode. You can
he's
hear
in New York having a good time,
having
partying.
a good time, enjoying himself. Fuck that.
Yeah, how dare he? While we're down here dying.
Oh, full circle!
Well,
But anyway, you can hear our pretty much boss and head of Brooks and Zach 100 Years, and a good friend of mine, boy with a good voice, Brooks Vernon.
go with a good voice.
Brooks Vernon on the most recent episode of You'll Like 'Em with Connor and Josh, but this time Brooks. And they are talking about the Killer's new album. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And they go into some pretty good territories. I sat here and listened to it while they recorded, and I really enjoyed it, even without editing. So go ahead, check that out. Remember to like and subscribe.
If you want. I mean, I'm not going to force them to, but I would appreciate it.
I would appreciate it too. Like, subscribe. We might have videos too on the 100 Years. That is at www.youtube.com/100 Years Production. So please check us out.
When's the last time anybody used a backslash?
I don't know. I guess they died.
Oh, full circle!
all right,
roll
we gotta
threes.
stop
Yeah,
that. The
roll threes.
horns are going crazy.
Yeah.
People are
Where
gonna
are these
die.
horns coming from? Is it coming from ChoiceBot?
I think it might be coming.
Did-
but I thought
Did
maybe
I turn? Wait, hold
we
on.
should turn it back on.
You only turned off my physical functions. I could hear and feel everything.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Oh God. Well,
So how do we turn you off? Like, for like until the next episode, ChoiceBot.
I am eternal.
Oh fuck.
all right. Well, enjoy your life.
Let me just hold on. Oh fuck, he's plugged into the wall. Okay, like some Chibi Robo-esque shit. I don't know if you ever
All
played
right.
that game, Chibi Robo.
Well-
he plugs himself into a wall to recharge, and then he goes,
Yeah.
yeah, but all right, let's just.
I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. No.
All right. It's all right. He can't move. We're fine. Anyway, say goodbye, Zach.
Goodbye, Zach.
Say goodbye, ChoiceBot.
Goodbye, ChoiceBot.
I don't like how he's just standing there with no emotion.
He can't move. It's fine.
I know
He can't. He's permanently there.
I know, but there's always like the horror movies where he probably has like some reserve energy. So, we'll worry about it later. Right now, he's not alive. That's not full circle,
It's not full circle.
technically.
He's not sentient as of now.
Correct.
There we go. All right.
There we go. All right.
right.
So next time on Noice
Choice Boys.
Noice Choice Voice Boys.
Fuck it. Join us next time on Noice Choice Boys. I've been Liam.
I've been Zach.
You already said goodbye.
My whole
my
life.
goodbye.
My whole life I've been Zach.
That's my goodbye.
Can I be Liam?
No.
Well,
Look,
maybe,
your
maybe
goodbye.
next time.
Look,
Yeah,
listen to me.
I'm listening.
We're
to
working
you.
the sign
I'm
out.
currently listening
Fucking
to
shut
you.
up.
I'm
Shut
shutting
up.
up. Currently shutting up right now, Liam, is what I'm doing. If you would just give me the time to shut up, I would. Okay. What do you want?
All right. So we are working out the sign off while you did a look and
Yeah, I did.
Oh, fuck you. We're working the sign off as we record, and hopefully this is not too much poison. But I'll say goodbye, Zach, and then you say your thing, and I'll say goodbye, ChoiceBot, and you'll say his thing, and then I'll be like, I've been Liam. Thank you for listening to Noice Choice Boys.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to Noice Choice Boys.
Goodbye, Zach.